Optical illusions made in Minecraft are magnificent. They're so cool. Up until you realize that all of them are either made in creative or using mods. Now, so to find this a little cheaty, I'm going to be building the craziest underground secret base containing the 10 most game-breaking, eye-destroying illusions in Minecraft. And I'm going to be doing this all in hardcore mode. I might have bitten off a bit more than I could chew with this one, but this is the perfect spot to have the illusion museum, right under my giant house, just because I think it will look kind of funny. But first, we have to make the secret entrance leading down to a secret elevator. It's quite long. There we go. So let's actually get to building the museum. Okay, we might have to upgrade it later, but this is going to be the first hall of the museum. Starting off with the two simplest illusion rooms, ranging on down into the medium ones, and later ranging on into literal brain rot. So to now get started on the first illusion, we're gonna need 3 pistons. Literally. That's it. Because if you then place them in this weird formation, you can create this weird looking 3D piston illusion, which moves around really weirdly whenever you move. And even though it's simple, it's actually really sick how easily you can trick your mind. Like, just look at my face if you don't believe me. Now, I want to create a second illusion just by placing a single glass block. Oh, okay, not really. I want to make it look like we managed to fit in over 1,000 blocks into this small glass block. And the way we're gonna do that is by mining out a large area behind the glass block, making it look normal from the top. And that does not look normal from the top. Let's blow up the giant block to get a reference of what to actually dig out. But okay, it seems like I finally gotten the dimensions right. And that actually looks sick. Now, before we move on to the last easy illusion, I actually gotta decorate all of this. So for the third and final easy illusion, we're gonna have to dig out this large area, which we then gotta decorate again. I actually love this polished basalt, smooth basalt pattern. It's magnificent. These illusion rooms are actually starting to look a lot better. I really do hope this is going to impress all of the other players, because in 2 weeks I invited my friends to come and get illusionized by all of these illusions. So I really gotta make this look good. Now for the illusion itself, we just need this checkerboard and a crafting table. And although this might look like nothing just now, if we place another crafting table hovering above it, we then have this. 2 crafting tables. Okay, we actually gotta go and crouch down under it as well, because if we do, we then have this giant crafting table illusion, which is actually really sick for the small size of this illusion. But now that I've shown you that it's actually possible to make illusions this small but still this insanely game breaking, I think it's time we step it up a notch. Because sure, illusions can be small and still look insanely intricate, but they can also be big. Level 2. Now here we are in the dome. I actually love this design. So the plan is to make 3 different hallways, all including different type of illusions, being way more intricate than the previous level. So let's get started on the first hallway. Now inside of this room, we're about to create a reflective / mirror illusion. Basically, I want the ground to look as if it's a mirror reflecting the objects above. Now I think the first step to building this mirror illusion is actually filling up this room with something. And I'm thinking an ancient city. Hello, Warden. Oh. Don't mind me just getting some pictures and quickly stealing the ancient city. This place is genuinely freaking me out. Now looking back at these photos, I first want to build this structure that contains most of the ancient city loot. And then obviously the ancient _city / city _center / city _center _2. Obviously. I mean, this already doesn't look too bad. And we still have to fix up the walls. And I'm out of skulk. Okay, I think we actually nailed the look here. Now, I've marked out the spot, which is going to be made reflective using stone. Now, to create this illusion, we first gotta place out some tinted glass, being the so-called mirror. Small problem. I don't have any tinted glass. Now to craft tinted glass, we're going to need 2 components. 1 glass, being very easy to get, and 4 amethyst shards, obtainable by breaking crystals in geodes. Okay, so geode. Where do we find a geode? Oh, well, that wasn't too hard. Oh, okay, maybe this is going to be kind of hard because I need way more crystals. This might take a while. Yeah, still breaking crystals. Yeah, that should be it. That should be it. So let's just place the glass out. But Majgo, this doesn't look like a mirror. Yeah, not yet, little Majgo. But if we wave around my magic wand a little, we can actually turn the glass into a mirror. Okay, it's not an actual mirror. I just copied everything and put it upside down. But it sure looks convincing. At least if you squint your eyes and imagine a mirror. It's gonna be a mirror then. I bet I can convince the other players. Now, I was going to get a warden, but the last time I checked, we weren't really on speaking terms, so to say. What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Oh! Now, before we move on to the next illusion, the real reason to why I'm actually doing this isn't just because illusions hasn't been done in survival before, or that I love illusions, but more so that I just feel like the progress in my hardcore world hasn't been feeling the same lately. So maybe if I combine the builds with something I love, illusions and friends, I can get that same old feeling back. Now this next illusion is going to be even better, having an illusion looking to be stretching on out for eternity. Just like this endless staircase from Super Mario 64 you might have seen. Now, as you can see, this room that I mined out does not stretch on for eternity. Yeah, there's nothing more to it. It just doesn't stretch on for eternity. So these next steps is going to involve actually making it look eternal. And to start off, we should probably create this super long sketchy staircase. We're probably gonna need some more wood. But luckily, I do have a farm for it. How does wood play Minecraft? It just logs in. Sorry. Okay, we're good to go. Now we also have to carefully place out the sunbricks and torches, because the key to this illusion is making everything look the same. All of the staircases is now placed out, and it looks kinda trippy already. But you may notice something. It doesn't actually go on forever. I can literally see the top right there. That is because this next step is actually going to revolve around creating a shadow. A shadow so great, it bends around the physics of this reality. So let's grab some glowstone dark oak trapdoors and some dark colored glass. And the way we're gonna create this shadow is actually pretty simple. We start by first placing out a layer of glowstone, which is then followed by trapdoors. And then by each layer of glass you put out above the trapdoors, you can progressively make the shadow as dark as you want. And this looks about perfect. Now I just have to build this on the other side as well. Now the staircase should look somewhat long. And would you look at that? It actually looks like you can keep walking on forever. Wait. Can you? How exactly was I supposed to get out of here again? Now, the entire stair illusion all done, I do still want to finish off with this hallway doing something sick. Like creating an illusion which lets you see through this portal into the nether. Kinda like the mod immersive portals, but just not the actual nether. And I think the biggest problem is going to be to actually get this to look like the nether. So the idea is to fit in all of the nether biomes into this one room to give it that nether look. But for now, let's create the kind of weird terrain that the nether has. And yeah, we're not there yet. Like at all. So to get it to actually look like the nether, let's head on over to the real nether. And here we want to get some materials from all 5 of the nether biomes. Starting with the most hated biome, the basalt deltas. There's lava literally everywhere. And these annoying holes. Ah, bro! Next we'll get the blocks from the 2 forests, which isn't exactly known for being friendly either. Help! Now that I think about it, there isn't really any friendly at all in the nether. But at least these blocks do look kinda cool. And the wood can burn. Let's also steal a chunk of this bastion. And lastly, get some blocks from the Soul Sand Valley. Since I basically already have the blocks for the nether wastes. We should probably take some fossils as well. Why does this block sound so good? But now for the actual biome building. I want to section it off into these 4 biomes, ending with the nether waste in the middle. And I guess we'll start with the 2 forests. And I mean, it's basically just filled with these trees and this weird greenery. I feel like someone in this room looks a little bit odd. Wait, can't I just plant the trees? Okay, second try is the charm, they say. Okay, this one actually worked. Now we just gotta cover up this other one. I mean, those 2 biomes actually look pretty cool. Now, let's build the worst biome, being basalt deltas. And I mean, I basically just have to spam these weird spikes around everywhere. Yeah, that works. And add some patches of blackstone. Let's then move on to the Soul Sand Valley. Okay, we also gotta build these fossils. And yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, that looks okay. Now, is there anything else we gotta add? Oh yes, the Bastion. The safest place of the Nether. There we go. We might actually manage to make this look like the Nether. But it feels like it's missing something though. Wait, mobs. We obviously gotta add some mobs. So I'll just build a portal right here so I can actually transfer them somehow. Now there are a total of 3 mobs that I want to kidnap from the Nether. Beginning with this gremlin. A little bit of an abomination, but it's okay. So by quickly giving him a saddle, we can then use our warped fungus on a stick to move him over to the overworld. Smoothly. You saw nothing. Oh, okay. We should probably add some lava for him. And give him a name, like Bertram. Yeah, there you go, Bertram. Okay, and that's 1 out of 3. Next, I want to get a magma cube. And he's already right next to the portal, making it a lot easier. Well, that was pretty easy. Wait, why is he suffocating? I guess we're gonna have to be happy with 2 smaller cubes. Now for the last mob, I want to bring over a piglin. So let's start by finding one. Or 2. And now I just gotta lure them into the portal. I mean, they should now both have gone through. Oh wait, they're both here. Wait, that's so cool. He's still holding the crossbow. Wait, this solution actually looks so cool. It genuinely looks identical to the Nether. With all the mobs captured, I finally feel like the Nether and the first hallway illusions is done. Now, the second hallway actually isn't much of a hallway at all. It's just one big spiraling illusion, including a huge redstone mechanism allowing it to move. Yeah, I didn't know what else to put and by the end. Now, I want to fill up the rest of the room with yellow and orange colored concrete, offsetting each other by every row. Okay, the entire spiraling effect is now done and it looks really cool already, but it's not exactly moving yet. I probably should have built a redstone before I built a tunnel, because this is now a lot harder. Now, I'm gonna need a lot of redstone. You see, to build this contraption, every single row has to have its own pistons and observers. So to first get the observers, let's head on back to the Nether to get some quartz. Okay, that's all the quartz that I need, so let's just craft it into observers. Next we need pistons, requiring 3 wood planks, 4 cobblestone, 1 iron ingot, and 1 redstone. Which really isn't hard at all when you've got farms for every single one of them. Now let's get to building the actual contraption. The way this is all going to work is by putting pistons on all 4 sides of the illusion, making them push the blocks to each other over and over again. By also then adding 2 rows of observers, you can then get them to activate in this satisfying pattern. It's so satisfying. Oh yeah, now I just have to repeat this on all 4 corners. Now comes the hard part. I gotta connect these 4 pistons to the same redstone clock thing. I'm not very good at redstone. So I think this goes here, or maybe it goes here. Okay, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing at all. Now, assuming I did everything right, it should activate when I flick this lever. Something is definitely wrong here. This might be harder than I thought. Well, like, I don't even know what I did wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna just have to figure it out tomorrow. I now only have 8 days left to finish up all of the illusions before my friends come, which means that we gotta step our game up. I actually think I got an idea, and that idea is called Slave. Help from friends. Yeah, I got Geo to redesign it all for me, but he fixed it in like 5 minutes. I spent 8 hours trying to fix it, and assuming everything was built out correctly this time, when I flick this lever, the entire illusion should move. No way, that's so sick. It's so loud. It's so loud, but so cool. It's crazy that this is only like the 8th illusion. They're gonna get so much crazier. I'm gonna subscribe to Majgo. I am going to... Okay, yeah, this is not going to work. Now, for the 3rd and final hallway, I want to do something special. Because you've now seen me build the 1st and 2nd hallway, expanding beyond the pure classic visual illusions. But what if for this 3rd hallway, we went back to the classic visual illusions like on level 1, but made them bigger. Way bigger. I mean, this is probably enough space for the first one. Now, I'm going to be creating the one-sided square illusion. Yeah, I'm not very good with names. Now, the only issue is that I need red concrete. I don't have any red cards. Introducing my dear friend Gravity Trooper. Equipped with slime blocks, observers, slime blocks, pistons, more slime blocks, slime blocks, slime blocks. Yeah, all I have to do is put down some sand and let this guy run for about 5 minutes. Well, I think this is definitely enough. So let's just collect it and then solidify it. Now, to actually build this illusion thing, I have no idea. We start by building this one row here, leading to another until we have this square, in which we then put another final block. Yeah, it didn't have to be that confusing. It's literally just a hollow square with a singular block making it look illusionary. But we gotta do something to this room, because this is not gonna cut it. Get it? Because I just cut up that zombie. Yeah, this is way better. You have this sick entrance leading down to these pathways to show off how the illusion is created. But then also the illusion itself in the middle. Now, if you thought the last one was massive, this next one is literally 44 by 79 blocks wide. And I messed out the entire area in which we're gonna clear out. But it literally took like 4 hours to just dig out all of this. And there is just so much manual labor can do. Now, if I want to be able to blow this up, I'm gonna need to place out water on the sides and floor so they don't get blown up. Now, there really is something oddly satisfying about this, which is unfortunate, because I'm kinda holding TNT. You know, I kinda thought that 13 stacks of TNT would do more damage than just this, because now I'm out of TNT and got nothing to show for it, basically. I think it's about time we step it up a notch and use TNT Jupers. Yeah, all we gotta do now is just remove this one redstone block and 12 hours. That took me 12 hours! Well, I mean, I would say that's kind of time well spent. But I do feel like I'm currently just coming up on bigger and bigger obstacles, when all I was just supposed to do was build illusions. So let's get back to that. Let's get back to just building the illusions and stop focusing on all other small things. And there it is. The infinite staircase part 2. Yeah, the second infinite staircase, because we already made one. But you see like how it kind of goes on forever? That's pretty cool, right? I actually feel like the water made it look so much better. Now, I seem to have rushed to build the illusions, which kinda left the hallways looking like this. So we should probably patch it up a bit. Now, for the third and final illusion, I want to make something a little bit different than the others. You see, these two other illusions has been pretty big. Yes, but they both had one certain thing in common, a specific viewpoint, meaning having to stand somewhere to see the specific illusion. And sure, they're cool, they are, but I want to make something different, something visible from, well, everywhere, while still being extremely big and complicated. And that is where these small objects comes in. Maps. You might be wondering how maps are supposed to be big and complicated, or even an illusion at all, which is when I bring up these illusions. None of these are actual videos, they're just photos looking to be moving. Or I might just see stuff like a crazy person. It's either one or the other. Now, how does these pictures and maps have anything to do with each other? Well, the maps displays a 128 by 128 image on one singular Minecraft block. Bro, can this sheep move away? I'm trying to explain something here. So sheep is no longer with us. Now, if you think about it, couldn't you technically build whatever you want inside of that area? And it would end up showing on the map as long as you build it correctly. Now, only if there was a website just for that. Yeah, there's a website just for that. So if we then put in our illusion picture here, we can then generate this large pixel art, which you can then build to show up on this map. And I'm currently in my test world, checking it out, and this looks fun to build. Now, the materials it says we need aren't hard, like, at all. It literally only requires me to run the gravity juper for about an hour, and a little bit of cobblestone. Cobblestone. Now let's head on over to an ocean and pull out a map. Now this is where we're going to build the pixel art illusion thing. And you see these shulkers here, yeah? All of these are blocks I have to place out. Yeah, this is going to be so much fun. Okay, I mean, we're already starting to see a difference on the map. Yeah, it's been 2 hours and I'm not even halfway yet. And I don't know if it looks good or bad yet, but I guess we can't really tell until it's all finished. And also, placing the blocks like this in a certain way is going to add so much more detail to the actual map. Because apparently in the map world, cobblestone is kind of like shadows. And there's also something about the elevation in what you put the blocks upon. But I don't know, man. I just follow the website. So close and done. That was so fun. Let's just go and add the final level 3 illusion to the museum. And I mean, it looks so smooth. But I think we can make it a little bit bigger. Okay, let's check it out. This is too much illusions for my eyes. I'm actually surprised that you can put them together like this and make them as big as you want. Because I just feel like the bigger you make it, the more illusionary it's gonna be. And with all of the museum done, I just feel like, yeah, it's cool. But I just don't have that one big iconic illusion that I can show to my friends. A signature illusion, so to say. I mean, that was the entire reason I started this project in the first place, right? To build something truly great. So before we get to the biggest of the biggest, a literal game-breaking illusion, I want to build something a little smaller that I can get some practice on. Which is also just going to be really gigantic and cool. And building it right here should be good. Now this illusion literally only requires one type of block. Brown mushroom blocks. 13,734 brown mushroom blocks to be exact. Now I could build a farm for it, or I could just farm all of it manually like the average Minecraft YouTuber. Did I just spend 5 hours breaking mushrooms in a block game? Yes. Do I regret it? No, yes. Yes, I regret it. But I do now have all of the blocks. And we all know what follows. Yeah, like, I'm supposed to put a montage of me building the illusion. And while I'm building this, I just want to mention that I do have a Discord server. So join if you're bored or have any questions. Now, let's just build up 100 blocks up in the air. And there it is, the Mobius strip. And it actually looks really cool. Well, this was just so much fun. I'm just pumped. I'm ready to move on to the final illusion of this entire video. And if you're wondering what it is exactly, this. The Penrose triangle, but just a little bit larger. Now, I'm gonna start by collecting the materials for this monstrosity. And first up is the 18 shulker boxes of stone. Followed up by 6 shulker boxes of grass. And lastly, some dirt and water. Now with all of these blocks, let's build up the base of the Penrose triangle. Yeah, from most angles it looks extremely weird and ugly, but from this exact angle, hundreds of blocks up in the air, it looks perfect. But it's still missing that iconic sick build feeling, which is why this next step is going to revolve around giving this triangle some Majgofication. Yeah, I came up with that word. I want to make this illusion represent the 3 different dimensions of Minecraft. Now the first phase of the Penrose triangle is going to be the overworld. And to start, I want to add a lake, because currently this water is just floating in the air. Now the problem with this lake is that you're gonna make it look connected with the top bit up there. And yeah, that is not very easy. Okay, it wasn't very easy, but I think I managed to fit it in with the illusion. But we're still yet to see it with water. Yeah, it still looks kind of good. Maybe a little small, but this triangle is just so big. Now, what represents the overworld better than a village? The answer is nothing. Yeah, I'm sorry villagers, but your house has got to go. I literally robbed the entire village. Now I just gotta rebuild them on top of the Penrose triangle. And like the lake, building these village houses is a little bit difficult, since you gotta connect it all. I guess you can actually say this looks pretty well. Yeah, sorry. Now by lastly adding some trees and greenery, the overworld is complete. It actually looks surprisingly good. You got a village up there going down into a small lake. But was it worth 8 hours of placing blocks? Yeah, building this solution was proving to be way harder than I originally thought. I literally rebuilt this entire forest multiple times because it didn't fit in with illusion the first times. And we haven't even gotten to the tricky part yet. Because for these next 2 dimensions, we have to place out everything sideways. And building just the base of it took me hours. Now to make this actually look like the nether, there are plenty of things we gotta add. Starting with the nether fortress. And what better way to get the materials for it than to pull a 3, 2, 1 jump cut. Why has everything started to just take longer and longer to do? Now rebuilding this sideways actually wasn't too difficult. Now I also want to add a bastion, lava pools, or at least try to add the lava pools. It didn't go very great. Next I want to add a small soul sand valley, requiring me to break these fossil blocks with this godlike sound once again. Yeah. I then just want to add some trees, being sideways, and a much more difficult lava pool. It's actually really interesting how you build them sideways. You build this like lava holder which lets it float straight down. And finally with some glowstone it's pretty much done. Sick. But the plains biome that I built this in is kinda making it do the opposite of standing out. So I'm gonna add a wall. A gigantic wall making it stand out way more. Yeah, it proved to be a lot of work, so I'm gonna finish it up later. But then we was at the end bit. Get it? Just like the end as in the last part of the illusion, but also like the end, the island, the end. Now to build the end, we're gonna need a lot of endstone. Yeah, I did it again. And there are 3 effective ways to get endstone. 1 being mining it manually like a loser. 2 being building machines to do it for me. Or 3, just use the endstone you already have. Yeah, so apparently I had endstone this entire time. Yeah, let's just get to building. I mean, there are a few hiccups here and there, but it mostly looks correct. I also added a giant black wall. Now let's head on over to the end to collect the first structure. And this time I'm actually not going to jump cut. Oh my god, I didn't even mean to do that time. But we're not exactly done yet, because now we're gonna use copies of the city that I took before I broke it and rotate them sideways. Yeah, not that way, or that way. Finally got it right. Now let's just do that with all of the rest as well. And by seeing the schematic of them all, we can then rebuild them in the main world. And I mean, there are basically 2 parts of the build. The weird house thing, and the sick, super cool, crazy, big, insane ship. Yep. But we have now added a remote gateway at the end. But when I think of the end, I think of this. The iconic obsidian pillars with these crystals that I always accidentally kill myself with. And the exit portal, which made it possible to get out of this horrible place. But we can't exactly use bedrock to build it, so deep slate is gonna have to cut it. Now by also adding all of the pillars surrounding it and the chorus plants made by dead corals, because that's the only thing I can place sideways. And with these placed, we then have the final illusion. And this actually just looks insane. It goes there and there, but it's like so sick. I think this might actually be the best thing I have ever made. But now, it's finally time to bring over my friends Lucid and Levi and see what they actually think about all of these illusions. Yo, what's good, Lucid?
What's good, Majgo? Right.
Welcome to the Illusion Museum.
Oh! You can open the door, or are you just gonna
let me
stand there awkwardly?
Yo!
It genuinely looked like that door was opening.
Yeah. And there goes the roof. Alright. Alright. Here we go. We're going down.
What?
We're going down.
I'm dying.
Don't die.
I'm dying, Mango. I'm actually dying. I've got a honey block. I think your machine's breaking.
Okay.
There's a honey block.
Wait. We're here.
We're here.
Whoa. So now we have different levels of illusions, and you're supposed to like figure them out yourself in a way, like kinda. So
figure the illusions out. Okay. Oh, so we got right. It could be worse.
How's it moving like that? That's weird. If that's the most simple one, I don't know what the last one's gonna look like. I rate it 2 booms.
Okay, so the next illusion is literally right here.
You have like a full block of diamond blocks? That's crazy, Mango. What? Wait, did you actually get all of those diamond blocks?
Let me show you something.
Oh no, don't tell me it's Right, I should have expected that.
Yo!
This looks awful.
Yo!
Considering it's diamond blocks, I'll give it like a 4. Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
What? It's a massive crafting table. Why is it so big?
Wait.
What?
Yo, hey, yo, wait, what?
Yo! What? You got the mini crafting table, then you got the massive crafting table.
Yeah.
How does this one even work? Oh, wait. Oh, that's actually so cool, though.
Yeah, I'll give it like a 3.5. I'll give it a 3.5.
Ignore these rooms because we're gonna start with the easier ones and get to the harder ones. And first,
Harder ones last.
and first we have. No. The mirror illusion room.
Yo! What? Wait, how did you do this one? It looks like an actual mirror.
Oh, wait, that's kind of cool. I actually like that. That's like a neat build. That's kind of cool.
Don't break the glass. Actually, no.
Probably took a lot of time, a lot more than the other. So a 6. I'll give it a 6. Or a 6.5. I actually kind of like this one.
You know what to say about illusions? So come and check out the next illusion.
All right, let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh, that's what? Okay.
How awful is
It's a
it?
pretty long staircase. No, don't go that way. Go the other way, please. Not this way.
This is absolutely awful.
It's like it goes on forever.
Infinite. That only goes on for a tiny bit.
It's really sick. It looks like it goes on forever. As long as you don't get closer.
Yeah, it's going on forever.
Maybe you shouldn't get any closer. Maybe you shouldn't go.
Yeah. See, it's going on forever.
Yeah, all right. Majgo, I'm going to be honest with you. This one only gets one pathetic boom. Boom.
Is that a functioning nether portal?
It's a functioning nether portal.
That's crazy.
Where's the illusion?
It's in nether. I have to introduce you to someone.
Oh, introduce me. Am I gonna get a girlfriend?
Oh, not yet. Not yet.
Oh.
Where is he? Is he dead? Where is Bertram? He died.
Bertram? Who's Bertram
Yeah, he's
and why
dead.
did I die?
Wait, I see him. He's alive. He's alive. Look in the lava.
What?
He's hiding up in the lava. Bertram, come down.
It's a strider. Coming.
No way.
I'm coming, Bertram.
So that went well. Say hi to Bertram.
Hi, Bertram.
Bertram.
Bertram's alive. Whew.
Yeah.
For that, I'm gonna give that an 8 out of 10. If you got barrier blocks and you put barrier blocks here instead of glass, what? You've got 7 barrier blocks.
Don't ignore that. Ignore that chest right there.
I'm gonna give this an 8.5 out of 10.
Watch me snipe this kid. No snipe.
What? No way! Wait, that was actually sick.
That was cool and all these illusions combined.
This illusion was for something bad. I was supposed to do some hypnotification.
Hypnotistification.
Yeah, I was supposed to hypnotize everybody to maybe subscribe.
I see. A bit unethical.
But now it's just an illusion with my face on it. But click the lever and hopefully it works. What?
Oh, I'm being hypnotized right now. I feel like I'm gonna subscribe.
Yo, what does this lever do?
No, take away the crossbow, yes.
I'm not quite sure what this this illusion is meant to do, Mr. Majgo.
Illusionize everybody to subscribe!
You're full of great jokes, Mr. Majgo.
No, this is actually kind of cool. What? Oh, I'll give that like a 7.5. 7.5.
You've never seen me and Batman in the same room.
Stand right here.
I'm standing here.
No, like, right, yes.
Yo, wait, what? How come the... No, that makes sense. No, but then there's no, like, edge here. There's no edging going on here. Bro, what?
I'm not gonna justify it. It could be better.
Okay, what you rated? Be honest here.
I'll give it like a 5. A strong 5. Yeah.
Maybe we should move on.
Yeah, let's move on. Yeah. Not sure why that was in this corridor. Next illusion.
This illusion
what?
is pretty big.
What? I can tell.
They stand on the glass pane right here and crowd. No!
What is this one meant to be?
Infinite Staircase Part 2.
But I can see where it ends.
Where?
There.
It doesn't really stop.
Oh, hang on. So it's going down, it's going down, it's going down, it's going down, and it just keeps going down or up. What? That's actually weird. I'll rate it like a 7.5.
Are you sure?
Maybe a 7. I'll do a 7.
It doesn't end there.
But I can, like, zoom in and see that it does.
No, you can't zoom in. Remove your light real quick.
Why?
What do you rate this again? What do you rate this build?
9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 blew
9
me
out
away.
of 10.
Blew me
Okay,
away.
okay. That's great.
Literally blew me away.
Nice.
Is this the final section? Finally.
Yeah.
What? What is that? Hold on, I'm going crazy just looking at that.
Just be careful when you enter, yeah?
What? What? Wait, what? No, this is that. How did you do this?
Okay, now this is actually epic. Bro, this is so trippy. Yo! Have you seen this yet?
Yeah, I have seen this. What do you rate this illusion? The last illusion.
This is actually really creative. I'm gonna give it a 9. Yeah, this is a 9 out of 10. You didn't just get to a 10 close, but not quite.
Wait. This isn't actually the last illusion. No. No! What if I tell you that I actually have one last illusion that is crazier than all of these combined?
What?
Follow me.
Okay.
Okay, so the final illusion. Higher up your render distance and like stand there.
Okay. Yo! What? That is actually crazy. How have you done that? It like loops all the way. What?
What? There's an... What? Okay, this is actually crazy. How did... So you've got overworld there, and then it stops there, and then you got end, which stops there, but then the end is like... What? I still don't get how you did this. I'm giving this a 10 out of 10.
Would you say this is something truly incredible?
Yeah, this is actually the coolest Minecraft build I've ever seen. This one breaks the boom meter. This one gets 10. Massive. Super duper massive big. Massive. You know what else is massive?
Bro.
Imagine if Ninja got a little deeper.
If you enjoyed this video, you might enjoy one of these as well. And Merry Christmas.